So I didn't actually need to fill my water tank. It's about half full, but sometimes those potable water spigots are hard to find. So whenever I'm near one, I always try to fill up. But right now I'm on my way to the grocery store to pick up some supplies to camp out by some hot springs in Utah. And I'm gonna be making some pizza from scratch. Thank you very much. So these hot springs are actually on private property, but the guy who owns it allows people to come and stay and camp and hang out at the hot springs. And apparently it's a pretty popular spot for locals to go on the weekends, and I made the mistake of coming here on a Saturday, but I guess we'll see when we get there. This is the nicest dirt road I've ever driven on. Alright, and we're here. It looks like there might be some more parking up closer to the hot springs. There's 3, so there's one there, and there's one there. But I'm just gonna walk down there and check them out and then kind of figure out where I'm gonna park and camp tonight. Okay, so I definitely can't drive to this first one because this is the road. The van can handle a lot, but it definitely cannot handle this. It's way too bumpy. I mean, just look at that. That's crazy.
I like your stash, Top Gun.
No, I had it before him actually.
Oh, I see.
He copied me. Mustache compliments. But it's true. I did have it before Rooster and Top Gun. Actually, I haven't even seen the movie yet, but I've had a lot of people commenting on my videos that I look like him. But I did have the stash first, so he looks like me. And we're here. Just kidding. It's right over there. That's the first pool. And then I'm gonna walk over to the second pool. I'm just gonna kind of walk past and check them out now. There was like 4 or 5 people in that first pool. Looks like there's a bunch more over at that pool, but we're gonna go check it out and see. I wonder how safe this actually is, because even just walking around on the ground out here, I can tell there's just a bunch of geothermal activity because I can smell the sulfur. The ground feels kind of soft, and there's like these crystallized water pools all over the place on this road. I don't know if I would trust driving out here. Who's to tell whether you're driving over a thin crust and there's just another pool underneath? Seems pretty sketchy. But we're almost at the second pool. It's right over there. There's a bunch of people camping out. They got like canopies and cars and stuff, so maybe this one's a little bit bigger. I think each of the pools also are different temperatures. Like there's one cool pool, there's one hot pool, and then there's one medium pool. Maybe I can ask someone and find out. And there it is. This is the second pool. How deep is this pool? Do you guys know?
8,000 feet.
Is that true, or is that
I have no idea.
What'd you ask?
I just asked how deep it was.
You can jump in. You can do backflips off this.
Oh, really? Okay. Have you guys been to any other pools?
Hard no. Immediate.
Which one's the best one? Is it this one?
Has fish in there.
That one has fish? Oh, that one over there? Okay. All right, thanks. Appreciate it. Okay, so that was some useful information. So apparently that pool that I was just at has the coolest crater, so it looks the coolest. And then the pool that I was at first is the deepest and the hottest. And then this third pool that I'm walking to over here apparently has fish in it. We're gonna go check that one out. How's it going? I don't know how hot it is. Oh, this one's not even hot. That's why. I was expecting it to be like super hot, but I guess that's just those over there.
Oh, there's fish in that section.
Oh, really? In that one too? Are these regulated at all, like temperature-wise, or is it just 100% natural? Yeah, they are really going to town, getting a meal.
It was minus 40 Canadian.
Really?
Which is...
You can't do it.
All right, so there's a little bit nicer of a road on this side. I guess it loops around because there's the van over there, and there's the first pool, second pool, third pool, and there's this big road that connects them. It's a little bit nicer on this side. So I might pull down this road and park up next to that hot spring right there and call that camp for the night. Also, thermal pools aside, it's such a beautiful landscape. Nice mountain ranges in the distance. It's really pretty out here. This road is like full of huge potholes. It's absolutely massive. There we go. Now we're right next to the hot springs. All right, so now I'm gonna go put a bathing suit on and see what these hot springs are all about. So hot out here. I like the bus.
Oh, thank you.
That's pretty cool. All right.
I did one. Oh, that blue one. That'd be cool. Just gonna wait here.
All right, so that pool's not as exciting or cool as the other one. It's not hot and it's kind of murky, so I'm gonna go check out the second pool I went to over there because there was more people and it was a little bit cooler looking pool, and see if I can hang out in there for a little while. Also, apparently it's a little bit hotter. It's like a little party going on over here.
You remember to stop at the last second and all they had was pure?
It's nice.
Do I want to dunk her again?
All right, so my main camera died and there was a bunch of people in there. I wouldn't even say that pool was warm or hot. It was more lukewarm. It was still cool. It was just a little bit too crowded. So I'm gonna head back over to that other pool, charge my camera up a little bit, and then get that pizza dough started. Okay, so now we gotta get the pizza started. I also just realized I don't have a pizza pan. So I just ripped the dough ball in half, and I'm gonna make 2 smaller pizzas in this oven-safe square pan. All right, so I'm gonna pop this in the oven for 5 minutes. All right, I got all the dishes done. Now I'm gonna take that first pizza out of the oven and pop the second one in there and get that one pre-baked. And this one actually came out pretty good. It's a little thick, but nonetheless a decent pizza crust to cook up tonight. All right, we just need some cheese. It's getting windy out here. And there you go. Now we'll let it cook. Set timer for 15 minutes. Alrighty, I think she's done. Oh, she looks good. Homemade pizza. I don't know what the general consensus is on chili flakes on pizza, but I really like them. Not too much, but just enough to give it a little spice. And then some Parmesan. There's nobody at the hot spring. I got it all to myself. I think the coolest thing about this place is that it's privately owned and the farmer lets people come out and hang out on his land like this. You just don't see that very often with privately owned land. You see people trying to make as much money as they possibly can. And honestly, if the farmer wanted to, he could make a lot of money making people pay to come check out these hot springs, but he just doesn't. I just think it's so cool. I think now I'm gonna go for a swim. I hope this is deep enough. I guess it's deep enough.
Otherwise.
Yeah, usually you'd have to pay $100 for this.
Yeah.
But all right, I'm gonna go check out that first pool and that second pool and see if there's still a bunch of people over there. Yeah, I guess coming here on a Saturday wasn't the best idea. There's still a bunch of people over there. I don't know if you can hear it, but they're blasting music too. So I'm just gonna head back to the van. Maybe we'll have some better luck tomorrow morning. It was nice to have that one hot spring to myself for that little while. Maybe we'll have some better luck tomorrow checking them out. But that whole group of people that was like blasting music just got down there, so I don't think they're gonna be leaving anytime soon. So I'll probably just hang on the van for now. Down the Gibby. All right, let's go see if any of these pools are cleared out a little bit. All right, so it looks like there is still a bunch of people at that pool. There's like 4 campers over there. There's definitely still a bunch of people at that pool. There's like 30 people. And then there's a bunch of people at my pool too. So I'm just gonna hang out inside the van tonight, and then we'll go check those pools out early in the morning and see if there's less people. There should be less people early in the morning on a Sunday, so I'll check in with you guys tomorrow. Good morning. So I actually got a pretty good night's sleep last night. It was like 55 degrees, which is way better than the 70 or 80 degrees that I'm used to, because I've been in pretty hot climates for the past couple days. So that was nice. All right, it looks like there's nobody at the hot springs, so I'm gonna go walk over to those 2 that I couldn't get in yesterday. All right, so we're back at the first pool, and nobody's here, and it looks way clearer. Like, that is crazy clear. And apparently this pool is the deepest out of all 3 of them. It's got that rope. I don't know if you can see it, but it goes way, way down into that never-ending hole down there. That's actually extremely scary, but let's get in. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of excited to see if this one's any warmer than the other ones. Wow, that is way warmer. I would say that this pool is easily hot tub temperature. Like, I'm gonna show you guys how deep that hole is. But like, this is the edge, and then it goes down. It has to be at least 30, 40 feet. I can see maybe 10, 15 feet down, but it goes down. That rope goes way, way down past into that hole. That's actually terrifying. I feel like I'm jumping off a cliff. Oh, it feels so weird to be floating above that. I feel like something's gonna come grab me. I don't like that feeling whatsoever. I cannot believe that this is free. Crazy. All right, that was actually pretty cool. This is actually one of the cooler campsites I stayed at in the van. But for now, I'm gonna head back, and then it's on to the next one.